Ishubot and Gunnar in the house, back with another Arsenal news episode. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what do we have for you guys? Of course, I would want to apologize for the fact that I'm not doing any live streams, but trust me, I'm at peace. By not doing it, I'm at peace because I think I've stretched a lot, and to keep on doing content. I think at one point of time I would want to take a break, and I am taking a break, maybe. But when I feel right, I'll be back very soon. Don't worry. So about the FIFA content, soon I'll be back on that as well. So I'm actually looking at other content creators as well. So what are they creating? And I'm trying to learn more. I don't want to subject to my subject myself to only career mode content. I would want to do something else as well. So let's see. Still learning some traits. Still going on with that. So let's just jump into the first news that we have for you guys. Is that Arteta's pre-match press conference for the Crystal Palace game has actually come out, and it looks quite promising. He says that I want to spend time building, creating, and with all the foundations we have in place now, evolve. I want a preseason where I can work with the players and create. I'm a really creative person. I want to create and evolve. To have a successful season at this club, you have to be having trophies in your hand. I want to reflect in the next week or so when we have finished, but I'm sure I have done a lot of things wrong. So that's what he said, and that's not done yet. I mean, he's just moving on about a lot of stuff. So Arteta on Saliba says he's our player, so he will be back here for sure, and after that we will make the decision based on the agreement of the role he is going to play in the squad. And talking about the summer plans, Arteta said that if I have to answer every question about every possible transfers of what players might be leaving, we will be sitting here for hours. What can I say is that we know what we want to do, and there is clear plan to put that together. It's true that there are lots of decisions to make because as well we have a lot of players on loan. Some of them have to come back, and we will see step by step and focus on the priorities that we have. Let's see how much we can do. And talking about Martin Odegaard, now he's actually opened up about, he insists that he's happy at Arsenal still. So Odegaard admits he is uncertain where his future lies beyond the season, but claims he is happy to remain at Arsenal. So he says that I'm happy here at Arsenal. We will see after the season what will happen. He actually spoke to Sky Germany. He says I'm owned by Real Madrid, so we have to speak to them. It is important to understand what they want. Well, Martin Odegaard really wants to be a part of this Arsenal squad. I mean, he wants to go to a place that keeps him and values him. So let's see where he ends up. So Arteta on Leno's future says if it's another one with the contract here, that because of the length of his contract, a lot of things will be speculating. He has 2 years here, and he belongs here. And he actually opened up about David Luiz. So Arteta said, I had the privilege to work with him for 18 months. Which I really enjoyed. We had some great moments together. He has been really helpful. Someone we really like and appreciate. So I just say thank you to him and wish him the best of luck in his next chapter. Well, Arteta is actually not happy about, David Luiz leaving. Forgot his name, goddammit. So he says that he's given his best. I tried to help him as much as possible as I could. And after some conversations, we decided that it was the best way to do it now. It's after a few conversations that we had, David and I. We discussed this situation in different occasions. And the other day, we made the final decision on that. When it gets to this stage, it's tough and it hurts because that relationship now is going to be going away. At least in this space and not seeing him every day. Again, I have to say, thank you to him. He's a player who has won everything in football and has earned every right to do so through who he is as a player and as a person. I had the privilege to work with him for 18 months. I really enjoyed it. I'm sure, David, that he will have many more to come as a player and in the future somehow related to the game. So it will be the end of an era because David Luiz is actually leaving Arsenal, and that is actually a fact. So let's just move on with another news that is actually related to David Luiz. Is that Flamengo have started talks with David Luiz as a luxury reinforcement ahead of the Copa Libertadores this year. With his Arsenal departure imminent, Sao Paulo and Atlético Mineiro are also showing interest in signing Luiz on a free transfer, according to TYC Sports via Sports Witness. So it's a strong possibility that he's been wanted at Brazil. So all the best is what I'm gonna say. I mean, I just love David Luiz as for a guy who is actually been quite solid towards the latter half of the season. So Hibernian football have actually football club have actually posted up this image with the caption that Hibernian and Arsenal, they say that we are delighted to announce an exciting pre-season friendly versus Arsenal. The match will take place on 13th of July at Easter Road. We will release details of how home fans can attend over the coming weeks. So Tuesday 13th of July 2021 6 p.m. BST, Arsenal will face Hibernian. Get ready for that. It's the pre-season game, but before that there'll be a pre-season as well. So let's just give the players the kind of breather that they actually deserve, since this whole situation around the world has happened. They have not got any breather. So already opened up about William Saliba's future, what Mikel Arteta had to say. So if you're wondering who this guy is, this guy's name is Ridwan Yilmaz. He's 19-year-old Besiktas left back, recently called up to the provisional Turkey squad for Euro 2020. Via TRT Sport via Daily Canon, this is what he said in an interview. He says that, I want to leave Besiktas by making money. My heart is in favour of England. I want to play for Arsenal, the Premier League team. He wants to play for Arsenal. I just checked out some videos on him. He's decent kind of a guy, but I don't think so Arsenal should shell out something on him for now. But that's what I think. Okay, let's move on. So someone actually asked Mikel Arteta in a pre-match press conference about, will Arsenal try to buy Harry Kane? I mean, seriously, someone did ask him. So Mikel Arteta says that, I don't know if Harry Kane is leaving Spurs. I think he's still there. I don't know if he's available. There are too many ifs. If he wants to leave, he will try to make the best decision for himself, I'm sure. I suffered him both ways, as a player and as a manager. And I think English football should be so proud to have someone with his talent, quality and consistency. I think what he's been able to do over the years in that position in this league, it's incredible. So that is that. So also, as I already mentioned in a previous video, that KSC are set to provide £120 million so that Arsenal could actually, set off that loan that they took actually. So according to Kaya Kanak, as well as helping fund the day-to-day running of the club, Football.London understands that the loan was also used by Arsenal to pay off contracts of Shkodran Mustafi and Socrates. However, it is unlikely to have had any impact in terminating Mesut Ozil's contract. So I'm glad this thing is cleared. It had to be. It had to be. So moving on. So Charles Sports has actually shared this with us, that Blackpool FC actually have named their starting 11 against Daniel Ballard, Arsenal, a loanee, who's on loan at Blackpool. He starts for Blackpool in the League One playoff semi-final, first leg at Oxford. So you can see Oxford United versus Blackpool. They've got a game. So Daniel Ballard and someone named James Husband is at the back. So all the best. I hope he just is super doing so. So moving on. So it looks like it's end of an era. After nearly 4 years of managing his boyhood club, Roy Hodgson will be stepping down as the Crystal Palace manager at the end of this season. And tomorrow, when Arsenal face Crystal Palace, that will be the last home game managed by Roy Hodgson as a Crystal Palace manager. It looks like that's the end of an era, end of the managerialship. Wow, it's really crazy that how this guy has actually done so good, and the longevity has been crazy. I wish him all the best for his future. It's lovely. It's lovely to see that. So Newcastle United player passes Arsenal transfer audition as Mikel Arteta plans summer's first summer dinner. On loan, Swansea goalkeeper Freddie Woodman could be set for a move to Arsenal this summer, as Arsenal are eyeing a backup for Bernd Leno. Well, Emi Martinez left Arsenal. They're looking at Alex Onarsson to be loaned out again. So Matt Ryan is actually going back to his parent club in July. It looks like Arsenal will be on the hunt for the new number 2, and it looks like Freddie Woodman he's been linked with a lot. I mean, he's also kept a clean sheet as Swans won 1-0 against Barnsley in the playoff semi-final first leg in the Championship. So it was a performance that has been consistent with the 24-year-old's performance. So the talented keeper kept a whopping 21 league clean sheets on his way to win Championship Golden Glove and help guide Swansea to a 4th placed finish. With just 1 month left before his loan stint finished, Woodman will have to start thinking about his future, especially if Arsenal do decide to turn their interest into something more concrete. So all the best. All the best. He's a very good talent, if you ask me. So it looks like Abdallah SIDA is being wanted by some other club as well. So it looks like West Ham have joined the race with Manchester United and Arsenal in pursuing Slavia Prague's teenage striking sensation Abdallah SIDA. Now Slavia have confirmed that the Hammers are in hunt, but insist that they will stick to him. So Slavia boss Jindrik says that there is interest in Abdallah SIDA. There's a set price with that at which he could leave. We focus on managing the rest of the season with us. We talked about it with the boys from West Ham, where they have him very high on the list of possible reinforcements. So yes, strong possibility that he would end up at West Ham, but they're interested, strongly interested, but the price tag might put them or anyone actually off at the moment. So moving on, so Arsenal goalkeeper Ben Leno has actually revealed that Arsenal stars hate playing against Antonio Rudiger. He says that he was actually asked as to which Germany pals have that trait, that he says that Rudiger is the guy. He said that Antonio Rudiger is also a good example. So everyone at Arsenal has said that it is extremely bitter and difficult to play against him. Such players are good for a team and hurt the opponent. And former Arsenal star THEO WALCOTT has agreed a 2-year deal to join Southampton this summer following the end of his Everton deal, while the Gunners originally signed England international from Saints as a teenager. So THEO WALCOTT took to Twitter with this image. The caption that he used was, "Southampton is a club that means so much to me, and it has been incredibly special for me to have spent this season back at St. Mary's. But to now have the opportunity to return for a further 2 years means such a great deal to me, both personally and professionally. I would like to say thank you to the club, my teammates and the fans for making me feel so welcome back here, and I can't wait to continue pulling on the shirt in the next couple of seasons. I would also like to say thank you to everyone who have been so good to me throughout my time with the club, and I wish them every success in the future." So THEO WALCOTT, congratulations in your future endeavors, bro. Great to see you happy. So with this, I like to end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you see daily Arsenal content, best place to be, consider subscribing.